Well, all month long, we are putting the spotlight on everyday heroes in our community, the Tom Drexler Hero Spotlight. Theresa Martinez is a volunteer for Mothers Against Drunk Driving and was recently honored at a U of L game. We're also joined by Tom Drexler as well to tell us about how the program is going so far. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. I mean, congratulations, first of all,
Thank you.
on this amazing achievement. And I know you've been working really hard. And Tom, you've been going at it all fall season long.
Yeah.
We've had many of your people in here. But Theresa, just kind of begin with kind of the background on why this is a project that you're passionate about.
My daughter, Ashley, was 23 years old, and she was killed on April the 29th, 2012 by a drunk drug driver. So I have taken the most devastating tragedy that a parent can endure and changed it into something positive by making awareness to the community about the dangers of drinking and driving and drug driving.
We're looking at her beautiful picture, and then you all at this game. I have a feeling she was a U of L fan.
Yes, yes.
With that beautiful smile and that sweatshirt
Yes.
on. And so you were honored in the Tom Drexler Hero Spotlight at one of the recent games. What did that mean to you to have not only to put her name and her story back out there, but to say for years the work that you've been doing, it matters, it means something?
Well, it was great to be at the U of L game. I mean, it was a beautiful day. Ball game didn't end like I would have wanted it to.
But it was a beautiful day.
But it was beautiful. But it was homecoming. It was Alumni Day. Teddy Bridgewater's jersey was honored. It was a sellout crowd. The U of L football team debuted their black uniforms, and I had the pleasure of having my family and meeting Tom and Lisa and Tom's team, and I couldn't have think of a better day to be named a hometown hero. It was a great day to be in the Ville that day.
You know, and I see you holding the picture there in that video, and you got a little emotional when they made that announcement there.
Yes.
But Ashley was right there with you,
Yes,
wasn't
she was. Yes, she was.
What would she say to you that you've been raising awareness all these years and doing what you're doing?
Way to go, Mom.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you to raise awareness in my memory.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, I know you've received stories throughout the season, and you stepped forward to kind of make sure that these hometown heroes are honored at U of L games. What did you think when you heard Theresa's story?
Just so inspiring, and she really just inspires you to meet her, to talk to her, to hear her story, and see all the things she's doing and all the effort. And I truly believe she's probably saved hundreds and thousands of lives.
Yeah.
Just getting it out there, and just when you talk to her, they're just, you know, it's so senseless, and there's so many other ways, you know, just really makes, you know, me think, and everybody that hears her think that there's just a lot of other ways to get places, and to how to, you know, be careful. And but to her to take the story and the tragedy and turn it into, you know, such a positive over and over, is, you know, it's awesome.
Every home game, week after week, you've had a hometown hero up in your suite. They've been recognized at the game, and week after week you hear their stories. What goes through your mind as far as the awareness that you are bringing?
Oh my gosh, that I'm not doing enough, because there's just so many wonderful people out here with causes that are just pouring their life into these initiatives, and it's really inspiring. I really love, you know, the opportunity to be part of something like this and to meet, you know, people like Theresa, and I'm just in awe.
I think, you know, and you are saving lives. I think of, it just takes sharing that story to make people aware that one drink is not worth it.
Right.
Because they always say, I've just had one.
Right.
Well, that's one too many. You know, and you just don't know what situation you're putting another family into when you get behind the wheel of a car. And we live in a day and age with how many riding apps are there on our phone that we can get?
Oh, yeah.
Plenty. What is next for you? Where do you plan to take your message next, and what do you plan to do next?
I plan to continue to speak to high school students. I speak to DUI offenders once a month. So I plan to keep continuing. I work with the LMPD traffic unit and the Office of Highway Safety. I've done videos. I've done messages. So I continue to, my mission is to have no more victims.
May I ask you what happened to the driver that killed your daughter?
He took a plea deal and he got 18 years in prison.
Wow.
He got 18 years in prison. I got a life sentence.
You sure did. You sure did. Were you at sentencing?
Oh,
Were you
yes.
able to speak?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. When you speak in classrooms to high school students that are able to drive, how do they react to your message?
They have tears in their eyes because I think they think that could happen to my family. And they come up and they hug me and they say, you know, you got to be the strongest mom I know. Keep continuing to do what you do. And that's the impact that I get from the kids.
Well, that's what we want to say at Great Day Live. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep spreading the word. And Tom, thanks for all you do,
No,
putting the spotlight on this. And you're probably like, this is
It's
just
a
a
little
small,
part of
this
it,
is a little thing.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it's like giving people a platform at an event like that to say what you don't know how many lives you saved at that game.
Right.
Right? Like people making a decision before they go home, like just in that moment. And that's powerful. So please
Yeah.
keep it up. Thank you both so much. There's still time to nominate a hero at Tom Drexler Plumbing. If you want somebody that you think is doing just this awesome work in the community, then send in their story. Just go to tomdrexlerplumbing.com/heroes.